A person earning $120,000 a year should feel financially secure, but in many American and European cities today, that same person still lives paycheck to paycheck. And strangely, people earning far less sometimes build more real wealth over time, not because they are smarter, and not because they work harder. The real difference is that high income and real wealth are completely different systems, but most people confuse them for years. Imagine a 32-year-old software engineer in Chicago or a consultant living in London with a modern apartment, a financed car, and a lifestyle that looks successful online. On social media, everything appears comfortable and stable, but the reality behind the scenes is usually very different. After taxes, a six-figure salary suddenly feels much smaller than expected, especially in expensive Western cities. Rent or mortgage payments immediately take a massive portion of monthly income before anything else even begins. Then come car payments, insurance bills, subscriptions, groceries, utilities, and weekend spending that quietly consume the remaining money. Student loans and credit card payments continue draining income every single month without most people noticing the long term damage. By the end of the month, many high earners are left with surprisingly little money despite earning more than average workers. Most people believe wealth is created simply by earning a higher salary, but real wealth is usually created by the gap between income and lifestyle. That financial gap is what slowly turns into investments, ownership, stability, and eventually long term freedom. Without that gap, even a very high income can disappear completely into lifestyle expenses and monthly obligations. Modern financial culture quietly encourages people to spend every salary increase instead of building long term assets. A higher salary quickly becomes a larger apartment, a newer car, more expensive vacations, and upgraded daily habits. Over time, luxuries stop feeling special and slowly become normal expectations that people feel emotionally attached to. Human psychology adapts extremely fast to comfort, which is why expensive lifestyles quickly begin to feel ordinary. Social media also makes luxury lifestyles look normal, creating silent pressure to spend more just to feel successful. Banks and companies fully understand this behavior, which is why financing and monthly payments are pushed everywhere. Car dealerships normalize long term loans, while credit cards quietly encourage people to keep spending beyond their real limits. Many high earners slowly become trapped inside permanent monthly payments that depend entirely on continuous income. A teacher with modest living habits and consistent investing habits may quietly build more wealth than a corporate executive earning double the salary. Because wealth compounds quietly over time, but unnecessary consumption compounds in the opposite direction. Someone investing $1,200 every month for decades can eventually build enormous long term wealth through simple consistency. Meanwhile, another person earning far more money may still own very little because almost everything is spent maintaining appearances. High income can hide poor financial structure for years because expensive lifestyles still seem affordable on the surface. But financially, many people do not truly own their lifestyle because the bank owns part of the car and the mortgage owns most of the house. The moment income suddenly stops, the entire financial structure can become unstable very quickly. Financially intelligent people usually think differently about spending and long term ownership. They understand that every large monthly payment is not just a bill, but also lost future investment growth. A luxury car payment today could have become hundreds of thousands of dollars if invested consistently over time. Truly wealthy people often look financially average for many years because they prioritize ownership over appearance. Meanwhile, many financially stressed people appear rich from the outside while quietly struggling underneath the surface. Real wealth is usually invisible because it is not about expensive watches, luxury apartments, or financed cars. The real goal is not looking rich for a few years, but owning your time, flexibility, and freedom for the rest of your life.